What's going on, YouTube? This is Jim and Fannis, and today I want to talk to you guys about trophies or achievements. Pick your poison. When the consoles first came out, and I mean the consoles like Nintendo, Sega, Super Nintendo, GameCube, they didn't have any of that stuff. When you did something cool, when you beat Mario, when you shot all the ducks in Duck Hunt without missing a single shot, nothing happened. You just did it. And I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. I did that. You tell your buddies about it at school. They'd try it. Maybe they could do it. Maybe you'd go to their house and show them just how badass you were. But there was no way really to explain to the world or to demonstrate or show the world that I did this. And I know it's been kind of a common thing as time went on. I know World of Warcraft has a pretty robust achievement system that's been spanning for quite a while. Steam has it introduced. But my first real experience with it was when I got the Xbox 360. Now, as you guys may remember, long ago in a galaxy far, far away, I was an Xbox fanboy first. And I got the Xbox 360 on launch night with my then girlfriend, Rachel. And we waited at Walmart for like 10,000 hours and got the thing. And the very first game I played was Project Gotham Racing 3. What an amazing racing game at the time. The graphics, the sounds, playing online, all these new things that I'd never really experienced on the console side of things finally were hitting me in the face head on. And I remember getting an achievement right away. And I was like, what is this? And I'm like, I don't know what that is. I did something just what I thought was normal. I think I finished a race or something. And I was like, welcome to the big leagues or something. It was some dorky name. You know how you get a lot of those like, welcome kind of achievements. And I got it and I was like, what is this? And I couldn't figure out what the number next to my score was or my name. I had like Viper Magic and then like it was like 10 or something. I'm like, what is 10 what? 10 credits? 10? I didn't understand. I didn't care. I was playing games. Well, it took a couple days for this old guy to figure out that achievements and trophies had gone live. Now, keep in mind, I did not have a PlayStation 3 at launch. As a matter of fact, I got it about a year after it came out. Because, I was an Xbox guy at the time. And as time went on, I started to get obsessed. And I would find myself doing things that I didn't want to do because I needed those trophies, man. I needed to show the world I can do this. And I had to have the biggest gamer score in the world. And I would look at my friends who had it and say, oh, he's only got a score of 200. Well, I have a score of 700, so that makes me better. And so it went. And I was really into them for a very, very long time. And to the point, like I said, where I would go out of my way. I would stop doing something that was fun to grind something because I looked at the list and I said, hey, this is worth 25 points. That's not so bad. When it really came to a head for me was Gears of War 3. That was, as you guys know, Gears of War 3 is one of my top games of all time. It was just a renaissance of shooters for me. I loved it. That was the first game I ever bought DLC for, the first game I ever bought a season pass for. I played that game ad nauseum, and I loved every second of it. And I was really into the trophy hunt. Play a game with 5 of your friends. Play a game with 5 Carmines. Go undefeated in a horde match. I don't know, whatever it happened to be. And whoa, did I spend a lot of time burning away and grinding. That was the first real time I grinded anything in a game to get those juicy points. And I never did get all of them, unfortunately. And I have since moved on to other games besides Gears 3. Although backward compatibility, I could check it out if I wanted to. But, that was my first real, love of it. And as time went on, and as my library grew and grew and grew, and I became a cross-platform gamer with the DS and the Wii U, and, well, back then it was just the Wii. It wasn't even a 3DS, it was just the DS. And the Wii, and PC gaming. Steam was really blowing up then. PlayStation 3 and obviously the Xbox 360, I was like, holy cow, I don't have time for this. And for a while, I was still kind of fighting the fight, but it kind of waned off. And now, I don't even care about them. If they took them away, I wouldn't care. They don't do anything for me personally. And that's not to say that people that go out and actively hunt these things are less of a man or less of a woman, because I don't feel that way at all. It's just not for me anymore. And it really, if you look at my history, and I know all you guys do all day long is look at my gaming score and history, the only 2 games I've ever platinumed was Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag and Infamous 2. Those are the only 2 games I've ever platinumed. I almost had a platinum on Watch Dogs, but that goddamn drinking game just turned me off. And I said, forget it. So I'm like 99% on Watch Dogs. But point is, I don't care about trophies anymore. I don't care about achievements anymore. And it's funny because by default, both the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 record a screenshot when you do something cool. And trophies are handed out for very odd things. Things that wouldn't necessarily, like, just dumb luck. One of them in Mad Max is, like, stay in the air for, like, 5 seconds or something without crashing or blowing up your car. And I hit some stupid ramp, and the game practically glitched. My car was doing this infamous, this out-of-control barrel roll. I was like, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. I hit a rock wall at a weird angle and just, like almost like a cartoon, just like... and slipped down, and I got the achievement popped, and I was like, huh. So I went into my capture gallery on PlayStation 4, and there it is, screenshot. You got the trophy called, I don't know, a lot of air, whatever it was called. And there's a picture of my glitchy ass car, all wobbly, like floating through the air, and I'm like, what did I do to earn this? And that's when I realized, again, and it reaffirmed to me that I could just really care less about these things. The fact that I have to grind something over and over and over, typically not fun tasks. Kill 10,000 people with a snub pistol. Go collect every single piece of treasure in Assassin's Creed. Not fun. Once you do it once or twice, you kind of get the idea. But as more games came out, and as you notice, the 2 games that I picked were really early on the PlayStation 4's catalog, it just didn't mean much to me. And I said, you know what? I'm good on it. And now I play a game to play a game, and if they hit, cool, and if not, cool. I don't even look at the list. It means nothing to me. For a brief while, Xbox made it seem like trophies were... they do. Achievement points for Xbox One were going to be worth something. They rolled out the reward zone kind of program where as you earn trophies, or achievements, you work your way up this ladder, and it could lead to store discounts or bonuses or everything. And I think that program still exists, but it's so gutted that it doesn't mean anything. I mean, this is a company that on my birthday sent me a 25-cent credit to the store. Thanks. On the PlayStation side, they did something very similar with the Greatness Exchange on the launch of the PlayStation 4, where all the props that were used in the Greatness Awaits commercials were for sale. And you basically converted your trophies into points, and then you gambled away points to try to win a raffle to win the item, which I thought was a great idea. It's happened exactly one time. It's never happened again. So again, what is the incentive to me as a gamer for grinding Dying Light for 4 hours when I really just want to go play Mad Max, or I really just want to go play Halo 5? There's none. And some of the more notable gamers in our world, the very popular people, don't really have a lot of platinums either, and a lot of bronze trophies are just scattered. And the people that have a ton of trophies, like me now, I have like 1,800 bronze trophies or something. It's because I play a lot of games, and they give you for candy. When you beat the story, get a trophy. When you beat Chapter 1, have a trophy. Do something really stupid and glitch Mad Max, have a trophy. That's the only reason people have them anymore. It doesn't mean anything. It's not like, oh, well, you really are a master. So even the notion of having a higher game score or a higher trophy count mean absolutely bupkis. It just means you spend a lot of money like me and buy a ton of games and play a game 1 inch deep, 10 feet wide, as opposed to deep dive into one game and try to get every little last trophy. It means nothing. So for me, the days of trophies are done. That's why, going back, there's backward compatibility, and, PlayStation redoing their remastering their PlayStation 2 titles, and including trophy support for, San Andreas and some of these other games that didn't have it, means nothing to me. But for my friends who hunt them, can you tell me why? Is it just purely like I did that? I mean, Does it mean anything to you when you do something really cool 20 times in a row? Does that suddenly make it worth more or less? Or, you know, where does that satisfaction come in, I guess? That's the question I pose to everybody. Just let me know. Again, judgment-free zone. For those of the trophy hunters and achievement hunters out there, you guys kick ass. I spend so much time on your websites grinding, trying to get achievement after achievement after achievement, and those days are long gone. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.